Good afternoon and welcome to Monday's edition of the Warrior Daily. I'm Cameron Weidenthal, joined by my usual Monday guest, women's basketball coach Carrie Lohr. 2 close road wins this past week. Talk about, last week you discussed some concerns, some rustiness, some concerns you had on the team. Talk about your team's play this past week.
I think we played okay. I'm not at all happy that we gave up 80-plus points on 2 road games in the South. I think that, giving up 80 on Thursday, another 80-plus on Saturday is frustrating to me. But in the same sense, we did win. I think it's, Hillsdale's a tough place typically for us to play. Findlay's crowd is amazing. It really does make for a really fun environment. I'm really proud of my team. I'm very, very happy with where we're at. I mean, we swept the South, which if somebody said, hey, Coach Lohr, I think you're going to sweep the South, I would have thought they were crazy.
Right.
But we've got to get better defensively. Mm-hmm. We have to.
Then specifically at Hillsdale, balanced attack, you had 5 Warriors in double figures, and then 53 points in the first half. That's a season high for a half. Talk about what was working so well that first half.
I'm not really sure, but I think we gave up 40-plus in the half.
Right.
So
on the other side of the coin.
I actually, halftime did not discuss offense whatsoever. I think that we are starting to see a little bit of what we saw prior to the break. I thought at Ashland we really shared the ball. I thought that Bellarmine tournament could have probably been the best thing or the worst thing for us at the season. I mean, it really could have broke us had we not played well down there and had to go into break, on maybe back-to-back losses. I really think we played well there, and I think we're starting to develop that chemistry and get that chemistry back. And we just shared the basketball. So I'm very pleased with that, but defense was certainly our focus today in practice.
And then Saturday at Findlay, another balanced attack, 4 more Warriors in double figures, and Amari Redfield, 22 points, 8 rebounds. She's become one of the better players in the league overall and becoming a senior leader. Talk about her performance so far, about halfway through the season now.
I'm really excited for Amari. She came to us 2 years ago having played a semester. Well, actually, she played a full season at Hope, but on their JV as a freshman. And she came to us my first year and was a walk-on for us. Yep. And she was unknown to me. And I could certainly, you could see her athleticism, but kind of putting it all together with maybe my system and what she was used to. She is really, I think, playing phenomenal right now. It's fun to watch, people come through your program and really gain confidence. And I think she's playing with confidence. And I'm excited for her. But she's worked really hard. And, she deserves it.
Yeah, she's playing very well. One of your team's leaders. This week at Northwood on Thursday and at Saginaw Valley on Saturday. Preview those 2 teams for us.
Well, if we don't become better defenders this week, we're going to be in trouble. So we really have to, play on the road, good, solid defense. And I think that Northwood and Saginaw are both very capable of putting up big numbers. And they're a little different to me as far as the approach and how our game plan is, but they're very good teams. I think the difference now for us heading into the North, at least with our players, is my team is predominantly from Michigan. I have one young lady from the Chicago area, and now we are going to start to see more rivalries, more high school rivalries, more AAU rivalries, where we didn't really sense that or feel that from our players to, the players at Walsh. They don't know those girls.
Right.
They haven't really crossed a lot of paths with them. So
the rivalry at Ashland speaks for itself. So that's in a different category.
That is a completely different category. Right. This is, the last, the 4 years of high school and 4 years of AAU, seeing a lot of the same players. And I think that AAU circuit, those kids see a lot of each other. Right. And the GLIAC recruits heavy out of that. Mm-hmm. So I think that's going to add a different dynamic to playing in the North.
That'll be fun. Thanks for the time, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for watching this edition of the Warrior Daily, and be sure to log on to WSUathletics.com for all your preview information for women's basketball at Northwood on Thursday and at Saginaw Valley this Saturday.